All right, 6th and 7th grade. This video is to show you how to add other details to the interior of your room drawing. So the last video showed you how to make the lines to make your ceiling, floor, and walls, and how to add a door and a window. Windows can also be paintings. This could be a flat screen TV. It could be a lot of different things. But anything that would go on the wall that would be a square shape would be drawn like that. If you wanted a window on the back wall, you do not have to use the vanishing point. We are facing directly towards the back wall. It is a true shape. So if you wanted a window on the back wall, it's just going to be a rectangle or a square. We're still going to use our ruler because we want all of our lines to be nice and straight. But you don't have to use the vanishing point for that one. Okay, so that could be a window, a painting, a TV, again, whatever you would want it to be, but it's just a regular square or rectangle. Let's talk about if you want to add a rug on the floor. So for a rug, you would make the top and bottom of the rug would be horizontal lines. So make sure that they're parallel to the bottom of this wall. So that would be the top of the rug that's farthest from me. It's going to be the bottom of the rug that's closest to me. And then the sides are going to use the vanishing point. Line your ruler up to your vanishing point. Turn your paper, turn your ruler, line it up to the vanishing point. And we can erase the excess. And that could be a rug. I've had some students who want to do like surrealism type of interiors of rooms. So this could be like water, like a pool that has like fish in it or whatever. So whatever you guys decide you want to do. You could add like fringe on it to make it look like it's fringy. If you wanted your rug to have stripes on it, if the stripes are going this way, they would just be horizontal lines. If the stripes are going this way, they would still have to use the vanishing point. So, or if say you're making the floor look like it's got wooden beams, or not beams, like a hardwood floor, you would want to use the vanishing point to draw each of the lines to separate your wooden planks on the floor, okay? So everything uses the vanishing point, don't forget that. You can also look at the examples to get ideas for things to draw. I'm gonna show how to draw a table, which could also be the same basis for how you could draw a bed. So I'm gonna put it like right in the middle of the room, but you can put things off to the side as well. So if we wanna draw a table, it's gonna be just like how we drew the rug, except the table is gonna be up higher. So let's start right here, like on our back wall. That's gonna be one edge of my table, and then I'm gonna have it go down to about here. Again, these are horizontal lines. And I will have to erase some of my rug, but that's fine. Now for the sides of the table, I'm going to use my vanishing point. I will be erasing some of this. This is a rough draft, so I'm not too concerned if it's like a little messy. Okay, so let's erase what we don't need. Keeping my rug. Okay, so this is the tabletop right here. Now I need legs. The legs are going to be vertical. So let's draw one leg here. I'm lining up, sorry, there's like something on my ruler that's making it hard to move around. I'm lining the ruler up with the corner of this table, and I'm going to make a vertical line that goes straight down. And do the same thing on the other side. I want to make them the same length, the legs, because we don't want a wobbly table. bit too long. And then the legs in the back, since it's further away, they wouldn't be quite as long as these legs. They'd be a little bit shorter, but they're still gonna come from where these corners would be. So I'm gonna line my ruler up with the corner. If you wanna draw the leg like this all the way so that you can see where it's coming from, you can, but you can erase that part because we don't want the table to look see-through. So that's one way you can do it. So again, this leg is not going to be as long as these because it's further away. Or you can line your ruler up with the corner of that back of the table, and rather than drawing through the table, you can just start where the table ends and make that leg. Make sure it's the same length as the other one. So those are the legs that come from these corners, okay? Now, to make them look more like legs of a table, I'm going to add, you can use your ruler for this. I'm going to freehand it. If you're good at drawing straight lines, you can freehand it, but I just added another line so that the leg had some width to it. So it's not just like a stick, right? Do the same thing over here. Again, don't freehand this if you're not good at drawing straight lines. Use your ruler. I'm going to do the same thing back here. These ones are going to be a little bit smaller because when things are further away, they are smaller. And you know what? I would even probably want to add a little lip right here so that my table had some width to it as well. And then erase those little bits of leg showing through that. So now this looks like a table. You could turn it into a pool table if you wanted to add like the pockets and put some pool balls on there. I don't know, whatever you want to put in your room. But this is the same way you would draw a bed. Do you see how that looks like it could be a bed? If I wanted to, I could draw a line right here to make it look like there's a mattress. I could draw a headboard. The headboard would just be a rectangular shape, or you could make the headboard like a curved shape. You know, whatever shape you want your headboard to be, that would be up to you. You could add some pillows up here. So pillows are organic shapes, so you don't really need to use the vanishing point for that. Anything that's organic shaped, meaning it has curvy lines, doesn't have to use the vanishing point necessarily. Like if you wanted to draw a plant in the corner of your room, so if you wanted to draw a pot and have like a plant growing in the corner of your room, I don't need to use a vanishing point for that. A couch is going to be a little more advanced. If I have time to make a video, I could show you guys how I would draw a couch against one of the walls. But if you practice this table on your rough draft, I think you'll get the hang of using the vanishing point, and you can look at pictures of interior rooms with 1-point perspective, and you can problem solve and figure out how to draw different things. You know, add some things on your table, make it interesting. Maybe you want to make a light fixture on the ceiling. For a light fixture, we would want to draw, instead of a circle, if I draw a circle, that's going to look like a true shape. But if I make an oval, that's going to look like it's flipped, so it's actually receding into space. Do you see the difference between the circle and the oval? So the oval could be, you know, one of those can lights that go in the ceiling, or it could be the light that's the top part of the light fixture that's connected to the ceiling, and you could draw like a chandelier hanging down, and you could like have like light bulbs on it. Okay, so you guys can really go crazy, have fun, add the details you want, see what you feel comfortable with on your rough draft, and then we'll start final drafts soon.